Lord spoke forth with guiding hand. To Moses count my chosen throng. From every tribe, both brave and strong. Count us, O Lord, we stand in your name, numbered in fire by cloud and flame. From Egypt's chains to freedom's cry, we march as one 'neath Sinai as sky. From Reuben's sons to Dan's proud line, they gathered there by God's design. Men of war from 20 years, each name recalled with holy tears. Count us, O Lord, we stand in your name, numbered in fire by cloud and flame. From Egypt's chains to freedom's cry, we march as one 'neath Sinai sky. 600,000 strong and bold, their names in sacred scrolls enrolled. But Levi's tribe, set apart with care, would guard the tent in worship prayer. Not just a number, each life you see, a soul with purpose, wild and free. We carry your promise through desert sand, led by your voice and mighty hand. Count us, O Lord, and lead us through. Our hearts belong alone to you. From Sinai's base to Jordan's tide, forever, Lord, you are our guide. We walked through the wilderness wide, with manna and fire as our guide. But hearts grew cold and voices rose. We doubted the one who knows. Why did you bring us here to die? We cried with fear beneath the sky. We longed for Egypt, cursed the sand, forgetting the work of his hand. We grumble in the desert wind and turned away from truth again. But still his mercy held us fast. Though judgment came, his love would last. but the people cried, take us home. The earth it shook, the plague it spread for doubting the words the Lord had said. A generation lost their claim, yet through it all he stayed the same. We grumbled in the desert wind and turned away from truth again. But still his mercy held us fast. Though judgment came, his love would last. Snakes in the camp and hearts full of fear, yet a bronze serpent lifted near. Look and live, the prophet said, even in wrath his love was spread. We wandered long, yet grace remained. A cloud by day, in night a flame. Though we rebelled and felt the rod, we were still the people of God. We have sinned, the people cried, and still he led them side by side. 12 were sent to Canaan's land, with hope and fear by God's command. From every tribe a leader arose to spy the land where milk still flows. Through hills and vines they walked with care. The fruit was sweet, the land was fair. They saw the giants, tall and proud, and doubt began to speak out loud. 10 said, we are grasshoppers there. They're strong, the fight is not fair. But 2 declared, the Lord will fight. Stand firm, walk on, do what is right. Joshua stood with Caleb strong, while fear had gripped the fearful throng. They tore their clothes and bowed their head. Don't fear the land was what they said. But the people wept and cried, why not stay in Egypt's pride? A land so close, yet heart so far. They lost the light for fear and scars. 10 said, we are grasshoppers there. They're strong, the fight is not fair. But 2 declare, the Lord will fight. Stand firm, walk on, do what is right. The Lord replied with grief and flame. They test my heart, they scorn my name. None will see the land they scorned, save Caleb's faith and Joshua's form. 12 went in, but 2 stood tall. The rest would wander, one and all. Yet God was faithful to the end. trusted, not pretend. 12 were sent, but only 2 saw the land where promise grew. 12 were sent, but only 2 saw the land where promise grew.
We stood so near to promise bright, but turned away from truth and light. We feared the giants, closed our ears, and so began the 40 years. We walked in circles through the sand, each grain a whisper from His hand. A cloud by day, by night a flame, yet still we murmured, still we blamed. 40 years in the wilderness, learning trust in emptiness. We wandered far, we cried and fell, yet God was there, Emmanuel. Our sandals never wore away, our daily bread rained down each day. He gave us water from the stone, though hearts of stone we called our own. We saw the serpent lifted high, we saw rebellion's fire fly, but mercy walked through every storm and shaped our hearts to be reborn. 40 years in the wilderness, grace that met us in distress. Though we were slow to understand, still He held us by the hand. One by one the old fell down, the doubting ones would miss the crown, but children rose with faith anew to cross the Jordan, walking through. We wandered long, but not alone. He made the wilderness our home. We wandered long, but not alone. He made the wilderness our home.
we curse the bread, and fiery serpents struck with dread. The camp was filled with cries and pain, as poison burned like desert flame. We ran to Moses, hearts contrite. We've sinned, oh pray, restore the light. Lifted high, the serpent shone, a sign of mercy carved in bronze. We looked and lived, though death has sung. Salvation met us, grace was sung. Oh. No sword, no cure in human hand, but faith alone could help us stand. Just turn your eyes, though we can mourn, and find your healing, battle born. It wasn't magic, wasn't gold. It was the story mercy told. That when we lift our eyes above, we touch the heart of boundless love. Lifted high, serpent shone, a shadow of the Holy One, who took our curse and bore the sting. The wounded Christ, our risen King, as Moses raised the sign of grace, so Christ was lifted in our place. Look up and live, the promise true. The Savior's love is healing you. Wandering in the desert, dry and warm. Hearts were heavy, spirits torn. Thirsting in a land with no relief, crying out in pain and disbelief. But you are faithful through every test. You hear the cries from the wilderness. You brought water from the rock, flowing mercy never stops. Even when we turned away, still your love remains the same. You are holy, you are near, living streams are running clear. You brought water from the rock, you are God, our solid rock. Moses struck with trembling hand, grace poured out upon stone, salvation flows, quenching fire in our souls. Every promise, tried and true, living water comes from you. You brought water from the rock, love and grace in every drop. We will trust and we will sing. You're our hope, our everything. You are holy, you are near. Living streams are always clear. You brought water from the rock. You are God, our solid rock. Led by fire, cloud and hand, through the dust of desert land, up the mountain slow and still, Aaron climbed by heaven's will, with his brother by his side, and his son to say goodbye. He laid his robes upon the stone, a servant called back home. When the mountain calls my name, let me walk with holy flame. Every breath a gift I give to the God by whom I live. Aaron's race is now complete, resting at the mercy seat. When the mountain calls me to, Lord, I'll come and follow. All the people wept below, tears like rivers gently flowed. For the priest who bore their sin carried burdens deep within, but now his hands are folded still. No more lambs, no more hill. The robe now rests on a younger frame, but the Lord remains the same. When the mountain calls my name, let me walk with holy flame. Every breath a gift I give to the God by whom I live. Aaron's voice has found its peace in the land of endless feast. When the mountain calls me to, Lord, I'll come and follow you. High on Horeb, sacred stone, he met God and was known. Laid down duty, laid down breath, entered life through holy death. When the mountain calls my name, clothed in grace, not in shame, I will rise and walk your ways, enter in with songs of praise. Aaron's story lights the path, faithful servant to the last. When the mountain calls me to, Lord, I'll come and follow you. Through the dry and weary land, you led us with a mighty hand. We had no water, we had no way, but Then your voice spoke loud and clear. Gather close, for I am near. And from the depths new life began, by the power of your plan. Spring up, oh well, sing it out, let praises swell. Flowing grace from desert ground, living water we have found. You are faithful, strong and true, every promise pointing to you. Spring up, oh well, let the song of joy be new. Leaders dug and princes planned, staffs and shovels in their hands. Not by might, but by your word, the voice of mercy still was heard. What we could not earn or find, you gave freely, so divine. In barren places love was poured, a hidden stream from heaven's Lord. Spring up, oh well, sing it out, let praises swell. Flowing grace from desert ground, living water we have found. You are faithful, strong and true, every promise pointing to you. Spring up, oh well, let the song of joy be new. Even when our faith runs dry, you still hear our every cry. You're the source that never ends, our Redeemer, guide and friend. Spring up, oh well, sing it high, Emmanuel. From the rock and from the deep, you're the shepherd who will keep. You are faithful, strong and true, every promise pointing to you. Spring up, oh well, forever we will sing of you. We came to Zion, sword in hand, as strangers walking through his land. We asked for peace, but he chose war. So you arose, the Lord of hosts. He came with power, pride and flame, but fell beneath your mighty name. By your word, we won the day. You made a way. You made a way. The kings fell down, the walls gave away. You led us through another day. Giants stood, but not for long. You are our shield, you are
Balaam heard the call one day. Gold and silver lined his way. Balak cried, "Come curse their name, strike their hope and bring them shame." He saddled up and took the trail, with riches promised if he'd fail. But God was angered by his ride and sent an angel to his side. But the donkey saw what he could not, an angel standing fiery hot. 3 times she turned, 3 times he beat, till she spoke words beneath his feet. "Why strike me now? What wrong have I done? For I have saved you from the Holy One." Eyes were opened, truth laid bare. Balaam bowed in deep despair. "I'll speak no curse unless he says, my tongue is his in all my ways." From hill to hill he raised his hand, but blessings poured across the land. No curse can touch what God has blessed. Their tents are fair, their strength confessed. A star shall rise, a scepter gleam, beyond this moment's past the dream. Balaam spoke what he was shown, a king to come, a throne alone. On the road to greet, truth found its voice, and Balaam learned he had no choice. For when the Lord has set his plan, not even kings or gold can stand. So ride with care when prophets stray, the donkey might just know the way. We saw the sea divide in two. We walked on dry ground, passing through. We drank from rocks, were fed by flame, but still we turned and cursed his name. We heard the promise bold and bright, a land of rest, of joy, of light. But fear took root and stole our breath, and turned our faith to living death. Oh, wandering heart, so quick to doubt, you saw his hand, yet shut him out. The rebel voice will lose its way. A whole generation fades away. We said, return to Egypt's chain, preferred the whip to freedom's name. We mocked the word the Lord had said, and found the desert as our bed. found no power, lost the light. He swore in wrath we'd not go in. The price was high for willful sin. Oh, wandering heart, so quick to doubt. You saw his hand, yet shut him out. The rebel voice will lose its way. A whole generation fades away. But mercy waits beyond the grave for those who turn, for those he saves. The children rose, they crossed the flood. By Joshua's led, by covenant blood. But mercy waits beyond the grave for those who turn, for those he saves. The children rose, they crossed the flood. By Joshua's led, by covenant blood.
You've wandered long, the time is near to step where promise breaks through fear. The land I give, the gift I swore to fathers' hearts in days before. Drive out the idols, break their stone. Tear down the altars, not your own. For if you leave their lies in place, they'll turn your hearts and steal your grace. Go in and possess the land I give. By my word you will live. Borders drawn by my own hand. This is your land. Each tribe shall have a place, a home. By lot and law, no more to roam. Set cities safe where justice stands, and guard the life in sacred hands. Do not forget this land is mine. You dwell within a gift divine. So live with mercy, walk with awe. My dwelling place, my holy law. Go in and possess the land I give. By my word you will live. Borders drawn by my own hand. This is your land. Go and take heart, be strong, be true. I will go ahead of you. This promise passed from age to age. Now rise and walk into the page. Take heart, be strong, be true. I will go ahead of you. This promise passed from age to age. Now rise and walk into the page. Go in and possess the land of rest. to go. We wandered through the desert with faith and hearts aglow. He said, "You've stayed too long here, now rise and take the land." So we marched on through the great wide waste, led by his mighty hand. From Horeb we came through the wilderness flame, led by the cloud and the fire in Yahweh's name. Through the hills and the fear, still his voice was near. Do not be afraid, for your God is here. We passed through the land of Esau, our brothers in the east. We bought their bread and water, no sword, no war, no feast. The Lord had given them their land, as he had done for us. So we walked the path in peace that day, in covenant and trust. From Horeb we came through the wilderness flame, led by the cloud and the fire in Yahweh's name. Through the hills and the fear, still his voice was near. Do not be afraid, for your God is here. Then came the land of Moab, the sons of Lot's old line. Again the Lord said, "Do not fight, for this is not your time." And through the plains we journeyed on, a nation strong and free. Though 40 years the desert held our steps in prophecy. Oh, Israel, remember, the road was long and wild, but every step was watched by God, like father to a child. He carried you in mercy, though you grumbled in the sun, and brought you to his promises when all the days were done. From Horeb we came through the wilderness flame, led by the cloud and the fire in Yahweh's name. Now we stand unshaken in the land he gave, for the Lord is faithful, mighty to save.
The mountain high, wrapped in smoke and flame, the Lord descended and he called my name. Thunder rolled, the earth did quake, the voice of heaven made us shake. And the people cried, "Let us not hear, or we'll surely die in holy fear." But God drew near with fire and stone, and gave his law, his will made known. On the mountain high, where the heavens meet the sky, God wrote his words with his own hand. Commandments carved forever stand. No idol, no lie, honor him till you die. This is the way, the truth, the cry. Walk in my ways and live. He said, "I am the Lord your God, who freed you from the chains abroad. No other gods, no graven face. Keep my name and Sabbath place. Honor father, mother too. Speak no lie, be pure and true. Do not steal or crave your kin. My covenant will guard from sin. Oh, on the mountain high, where the heavens meet the sky, God wrote his words with his own hand. Commandments carved die. This is the way, the truth, the cry. Walk in my ways and live. Israel, remember still the fire, the fear, the holy will, the voice of God, not seen but heard. The mountain burned with every word. On the mountain high, where the heavens meet the sky, God gave His law so we may see the path of truth that sets us free. No idol, no lie, honor Him till you die. This is the way, the truth, the cry. Walk in my ways and live. These are the words that the Lord declared, laws for the people, a nation prepared, not just in stone, but written on hearts, calling us holy to set us apart. Walk in His ways, heed every word, justice and mercy, let both be heard. Love the Lord, serve with all you are. These are the words that carry us far, from the mountain to the land. We follow the law by His command. Tear down the altars of idols and shame. Worship the Lord in the place of His name. Bring Him your offerings, tithe what you grow. Care for the stranger, the orphan, the low. Let judges be just, no bribes in hand. Let kings not forget who gave them the land. Let prophets speak truth, not flatter the throne. Let every house make God's law known. Walk in His ways, heed every word, justice and mercy, let both be heard. Love the Lord, serve with all you are. These are the words that carry us far, from the mountain to the land. We follow the law by His command. Let fields lie rest in the 7th year. Set servants free, wipe every tear. Write on your gates, teach young and old. Remember the covenant, faithful and bold. Choose life, not death, blessing, not curse. Let your obedience quench the thirst. For Yahweh is near when His law is kept, and over His mercy His people have wept. Walk in His ways, heed every word, justice and mercy, let both be heard. Love the Lord, serve with all you are. These are the words that carry us far, from the mountain to No land was given, no tribal claim, but the Lord their portion, their holy name. They serve in the temple, they stand and pray. The Levites walk in the sacred way. Set apart for the Lord, day and night. They carry His presence, they shine His light. No silver or gold, no sword or reward. Their treasure is Yahweh, forever adored. They teach the law, they bless the land, with incense rising from holy hands. From town to town, they read His word, the voice of truth that must be heard. Bring them your tithes, your first and best, for the ones who serve while others rest. The stranger, the orphan, the Levite too, the Lord provides through me and you. Set apart for the Lord, day and night. They carry His presence, they shine His light. No silver or gold, no sword or reward. Their treasure is Yahweh, forever adored. The Lord said clearly, they are mine, to stand in my house for all of time. They sing, they guard, they lift the flame. They bear the ark and bless His name. Remember the Levite in all you do. Don't forsake the ones who carry truth. Honor the ones who serve the King. Let their portion cause your heart to sing. Set apart for the Lord, day and night. They carry His presence, they shine His light. No silver or gold, no sword or reward. Their treasure is Yahweh, forever adored. Yes, their treasure is Yahweh, forever adored. Give ear, O heavens, let earth hear my voice. Let my words fall like rain, let the humble rejoice. I will proclaim the name of the Lord Most High, a God of truth who cannot lie. The rock, His work is perfect, all His ways are just. A faithful God without deceit, in Him we place our trust. They are the ones who turned aside, but He remains forever right. The rock, the Lord, our saving light. Is this how you repay your God? You foolish, unwise sons of dust. He made you, formed you, gave you life, led you through the wilderness. days of old. Ask your fathers, let them unfold how he gave nations their land and name. But Jacob he carried without shame. The rock, his work is perfect, all his ways are just. A faithful God without deceit, in him we place our trust. He found us lost in desert lands. He shielded us with mighty hands. The rock, the Lord, our saving light. But Jeshurun grew fat, forsook the Lord, traded their glory for gods of no word. They stirred his wrath, forgot the flame that bore them up and called their name. He said, I'll hide my face from them. See what becomes of these reckless men. They are a nation void of sense, forsaking me, their only defense. The rock, his work is perfect, all his ways are just. He wounds and heals, he breaks and lifts, his judgments are righteous. There is no God besides our King. To him alone let heaven sing. The rock, the Lord, our everything. The rock, the Lord, our everything.
Before he climbed the mountain high, before he laid him down to die, Moses stood, God's servant true, and spoke a blessing over you. The Lord is your shield, your help, your sword. He rides the skies, the mighty Lord. Forever beneath are his arms so wide. Israel, beloved, him abide. Reuben, live and never die. Judah, may your hands reach high. Levi, teach with holy flame. Your Thummim and Urim bear God's name. Benjamin, rest on shoulders strong. Beloved of the Lord, where you belong. Joseph, blessed with skies and earth, with favor deep and boundless worth. Naphtali, full of joy and light. Zebulun, ships and Issachar's might. Gad shall lead with a lion's roar. Dan like a cub on distant shore. Asher bathed in oil and peace, and all their days may strength increase. The Lord is your shield, your help, your sword. He rides the skies, the mighty Lord. Forever beneath are his arms so wide. Israel, beloved, in him abide.
There's none like God, O Jeshurun, who fights for you and calls you son. Happy are you, O people saved, whose enemies shall flee dismay. The Lord is your shield, your help, your sword. He rides the skies, the mighty Lord. Forever beneath are his arms so wide. Israel, beloved, in him abide. Yes, Israel, beloved, in him abide. Moses said to Joshua, the time has come to lead God's people to their promised home. Be strong and courageous, don't be afraid, for the Lord your God will never let you stray. Be strong and courageous, hold fast his hand. He goes before you, leads you to the land. The Lord is with you now and evermore. Trust in his promise, stand on his shore. The Lord will go before you, the fire and cloud. His voice will guide you, his presence proud. Do not turn back, do not lose your way, for God has chosen you this day. Moses wrote the words, God's law to keep. Read them to the people, awake from sleep. In every generation, his covenant stands. In Joshua's hands, the future lands. Be strong and courageous, hold fast his hand. He goes before you, leads you to the land. The Lord is with you now and evermore. Trust in his promise, stand on his shore. Be strong and courageous, fear no foe, for the Lord your God will lead and grow. His promise lives, his word is sure. In his strength you will endure.